Okay, we are rolling with MAAP Real Talk Show with you guys here. I call you a legend, sir. I know you don't like to hear that. U.S. Congressman Paul Gosar, ladies and gentlemen, also a doctor, Paul Gosar. Today, how you feeling, sir?
George, I'm doing great. It's great to see people out here.
Yes.
You know, with their freedoms to petition their government to assemble and to speak freely, and, you know, about the facts and about medicine.
But I'm so surprised to see you here, sir, even on the street. Here's a guy like you and your stature, like you could have just been someone else or been invited to, just to show how everybody loves you and everybody loves you and you love everybody. Because you're out here and risking it all for us, the citizens. Is that something you want to elaborate? I know it's hard for you to talk about yourself sometimes, but I'm going to do the talking for you sometimes. I think we need to. Because, you know, for you just to be out here, that shows caliber right there by itself.
Well, you know, my mom always taught me, you lead by example.
Yes.
And so here I'm at.
Yep.
They always say, keep it simple.
Yeah, you're not keeping it simple. You're fighting a big battle with your bills and the stuff that you're doing, sir. We're honored that we know we watch you, what you do. I'm watching you diligently. You've worked so hard for the American people, and I want people around me to know that you're the hardest worker in the Capitol, sir. And I'm being very honest with you. You're up in the front line. You're trying to do the best you can. And I know as a media, sometimes we keep it to ourselves, but I'm not going to do it no longer. Yeah, well, no more.
Well, I was given a new moniker, and I'm now the most dangerous man in Congress.
You are.
And they say, you know, a lot of people speak,
in a good way.
Yeah, absolutely. They speak, but they do nothing. And I only speak very little when I have to, and we get things done. So it's called doing.
Yes. Is there anybody else want to have a question to Mr. Paul Gosar, our Congressman?
I just want to say thank you.
Here we go. Say that again.
I just want to say thank you.
I appreciate
thank you. Okay.
What's your name?
Ken.
Ken, thank you, Ken.
Thank you for standing up.
Anyone else? Come on, guys, step up. Don't be shy.
All you guys are doing standing up.
Here, wait, hold on.
Congressman Gosar, my name is Jan Dubowskis. I'm running for state senate here in LD23. I want to ask you, what can we do about those January 6th folks that you have been to visit at the Capitol? What's going on with them, and what can we do to help them out?
So one of the things that we need is the 14,000 hours of tapes to be released. None of these people are actually getting exculpatory evidence to help their cause. They're being fled out by folks not representing them very well. So now what's happened, if you actually have film of the 6th, if you're there, let us know. We actually have somebody that it's going to, and they're putting together the record. If they won't give us the record, we will create the record. And that way, these individuals have the exculpatory evidence to start pushing their case forward.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Sure.
Yes.
What about the Great Reset?
What about the Great Reset?
Yeah, the Great Reset. What are we doing about that?
Well, what I'm looking at is right now we're in a bunch of chaos. And it's time that we exacerbate that chaos. So we actually have a strategy. The Freedom Caucus has now brought up impeachment hearings, proceedings on Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Homeland Security, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. There's a rumor that going around that Anthony Blinken may be resigning after he speaks to the Senate next week. But we have Democrats that are willing to sign on to those bills, and particularly the Secretary of Defense. So why not take some of these people out? They did us a disservice in Afghanistan.
Yeah, for like 250 years.
Absolutely, it's horrible. You know, but we're at that point, Matt. It's Matt, right?
Yeah.
We're at that point that our framers talked about. What kind of government did you give us? A republic, if you can keep it.
Yeah, and we're not. That's the other thing that confused me. When we talk about the Democrat this, or we had Democratic Republican, or Democratic government. No, we have a Republican government.
That's right. That's right. All republics are a democratic process, but not all democratic processes are republics.
There you go.
Yeah. No, we got a strategy, and you're going to see chaos. And if they want that, that's what we got to give them. We have to hold them accountable.
You got to promise that.
I'm right in the middle of it.
He's in the middle of it.
I don't.
You got to follow him. You got to follow and see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Do what?
I'm happy to do that.
Okay.
I'm in front and center taking a bunch. So
that's good. That's good. Well, you're a hell of a guy.
No, you guys are great people.
Because we feel abandoned.
Okay, hold on. Say that again.
What can we do to help? We feel abandoned. I'm not taking it bad on you personally.
No.
I'm just saying we feel abandoned by our churches, by our places of business.
Church is no good.
Our companies we buy from, and our government. I mean, we really feel abandoned.
So,
We're happy to help.
yeah. So one of the things that you need to do is you need to orchestrate calling and texting and writing all the members of the House, the Senate, state, our governor, our Secretary of State, even the Democrats.
And do you think they care?
They may not care, but they're all calibrated.
Okay. So
They all
like
calibrate.
a purpose.
Absolutely. And you use that to talk to your friends, family, and your neighbors. And then I have grandkids, so when I talk, I always leave everybody who's got grandkids and great grandkids. We need to spend time with that for the youth. They are hungry for freedom. They haven't been taught about it. So if we can get our kids there, and if there's a message that resonates with you, take our message and move it forward. Then join the cause.
Okay, so the writing is important. I thought that, because I live in CD9, so you can imagine, I'm like, it's a waste of time to even Stanton, Cinema, Corey Woods. I'm in them.
No, I can tell you. One of the things I'm doing right now is I think we got to prioritize things. So if the filibuster falls, we're done. And so Senator Sinema has held her ground. And I hope that everybody would call, text her, and write her saying, thank you for your stand on filibuster. Please say it. We can also do that with her stand on the budget. She's not going to vote for the $3.5 trillion. No. So start the reward. Keep the division.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Gosar. I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you. God bless.
you.
Thank you.
Yes,